pad. Like, you can't even see my face right now. Ugh. I have to push this up. That's the only way I can do it. It's stupid! Fell. Dude, what if I try to hide it behind there? Yes! Okay, that works. This is my R5 experience. I recently went to the R5 concert. Who has Jacob Whitesides opening up. And first off, Jacob Whitesides is like my favorite person and has been before I even went. And like I've liked him since he was in MagCon and stuff, towards the end of MagCon and stuff. Like, I don't know, I've liked him for a while. And after I bought the tickets to R5, I found out that he was opening up for them, and I was like, oh my god. But I got to meet R5, and I'll tell you, if you have a chance to get those tickets to meet them, it is so worth it. I mean, you get rushed, but it's like, who cares? You met your favorite people. Like, you get to hug them. I walked in, and you wait in line, and then you get your tickets, go back in line, and then start going in to meet them. And I was in line, and then I saw them. Like, we finally got over enough so you could see them. And I was like, oh my god. And like, I was like, holy crap, it's right there. I started like bawling. I was like, oh my god. And then I got up to him and I like wiped my tears away. I was like, I remember their dad was like, oh, come on. And I was like, and I'm like, hi. Like, I said hi to them and I hugged them all. And Rocky gave me a hug, then Riker, and then Ross, and then Rydell and Ellington together gave me one. I was like, oh, Rydell, Ellington, I love you guys. OTP. No, that's Jacob and B. And then, like, Ross was like, oh, come here and come say my me. And I was like, I'm gonna, like, I had this thing, like, I wanted Riker. Riker's my favorite. I wanted him to do the proposal pose. I was like, I am not gonna stand here and regret this for the rest of my life. So I was like, Riker, can you do the proposal? And he's like, do you want me to get down on my knees? I was like, yes. And it's so adorable. He got down on his knees and he was holding his hand like a fist. And then he went like this. I was like, what are you doing? Are you going to hold it like that? That's going to look bad in the picture. I'm like such a worrisome person. And then we're standing there and he goes, here's the fake ring. I was like, oh my god. I will insert that picture right now. And then my cousin went up and met them. She loves Ross. And her shirt said, Ross, where art thou, Ross, or something. I don't know. I don't know, Romeo and Juliet or something. I think it's Romeo and Juliet. I don't know. It's something like that. He's like, oh, I'm right here and stuff. And she had them all hug her. It was adorable. And then we all got in a picture together. But I was like, she had told me, she's like, me and my mom are gonna get a picture and then I'm just gonna get one. So I didn't know if I was supposed to be in it. They're like, oh, come on. I'm like, I walked up to Grace in front of all of them. I was like, do you want me in this? And they all like laughed. I was like, Grace was like, yeah. So then Rocker, oh my god. I totally just realized what I said. Riker and Rocky. Oh my god, my head is so flustered. I love them so much. And we're like, oh, come here. So then Riker was to my left, and he had his like arm around me. I was like, I'm so sweaty. I feel so bad. I was literally like, my back was covered in sweat. It was so hot. And Rocky was there, like to my right, his left. I was like. Then we left and we walked into like this hall. It was like a dark hallway to get outside again to go into sound check. I was like, oh my god. I started like bawling and stuff. But then during the show, Jacob came out. First we went out and Ryland was doing his like sound check. But really, yeah. I think, yeah, it was his sound check. And he was like talking to us and stuff. And It was like really cool. Then R5 came out to do their sound check. Then Jacob did his sound check inside. He posted a video on YouTube. That's how I know. So he did not have a sound check. He then Ryland. Ew, that's gross. A bug's in my room. Then Ryland came out to do his show. He did like, I don't know, like 5, 6 songs. And then Jacob came, well, after like a half an hour, it was like a long time. No, it wasn't like a half an hour, but it was like 20 minutes. Jacob came out. Jacob came out, and he was like, oh my god, it was so amazing. He played a new song too that was like so good, and he just was awesome, and I was like shaking. I swear to God, right hand up to God, he looked at me, looked in my eyes, and gave me like the biggest smile I've ever seen. I was like, I have it on video, but I hadn't, like, I was like freaking out because it was like the first song, and I was like, and my phone's shaking, and then I covered it up with my finger. It like sucked. I was like, what even? But he smiled at me, so. And then, well, I forgot. When Ryland did his show, the end, he threw his water bottle, and I got his water bottle. He did not drink out of it, but still he touched this water bottle. And you all, you know what? You all better know who Ryland is, so I'm not even going to explain who he is. And then, during R5 was awesome, and they do so many great songs, and Lightning Strikes, fave, and Feel Good. They didn't play freaking Doctor, which was like my favorite song at that time. That and Feel Good. Something feels so right when you say my name. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Temptation of me. Then you get this like wristlet thing. Well, at the end, sorry, I tried to paint my nails yesterday and it did not end up well. And I like was painting earlier, like actual paint, acrylic paint. And then they were throwing like water, Capri Suns, their picks out to people throughout the show. And at the end of the show, when it was like wild, Riker, I couldn't tell, I was kind of dehydrated, and at that moment, I was like down holding on to my cousin went with me. I was like down holding on to it, and like I was holding on to it because I thought I was literally gonna like pass out, or whatever it's called, faint, pass out, I think. I had to hold on to it the whole time because I only had one water bottle the whole entire day, and like the sun and the heat and everything, it was just really, really bad. I got his pick. I didn't see it. But when I looked, I didn't see him throw it. When I looked up, I was like, oh, there's a pick. I looked behind me, and it fell right behind me. And the people behind me, I don't even think noticed. They didn't really care. They didn't notice. And I was like, heck, I'm going to take it. So I bent down, and I was like, I didn't know that it was Riker's, though. So I thought it was, I don't know. I kind of assumed it was Ross because Ross was right in front of us most of the time. So I was like, oh, he was probably there. He probably threw it. So I was like, Grace. And then it was Riker. I was like, can I keep it? Because I felt bad because I got Ryland's water bottle, and I wish it would have been Ross's so I could give it to her. But it was Riker's, so he's my favorite, so I kept it. And then I got a Jacob Whiteside's t-shirt. But that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. So, thanks.